Oh, not this again. Alright, Virgil, we got this. Come on. I need to hurry up so I can play Devil May Cry 5. I'm still trying to finish this game. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God. Quiet down. Oh yes. Oh. Hi guys, this is Kaiju 2014-117 signing in. Just did a little skit. If you see just a little bit earlier that the box just arrived. So one of my family member's friend was able to purchase this from online, and I'm happy to get this. So I'll show you guys what it is. Okay, it's all I've been waiting for and hoping to search for. So let's start off from unboxing. So I would probably use a scissor, but I'm gonna start using a knife today. Let's see what we got here. That's it. All right. From the outside. Careful with the edges. Put it right here. All right. See what we got here. Ooh, okay, here we go. All right, I've been looking for these guys. They were pretty hard to find. So let's start off of what we have here. Pacific Rim Uprising's Kaiju Strike Thorn. If you do not know what this creature is or what it is from the movie Pacific Rim Uprising, the sequel to the Pacific Rim. I'll tell this in a moment. So for now, I'm going to place this right here. What else do we have? Another one. Pacific Rim Uprising's Hakuja. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. It's kind of small, but it is one of the skinniest kaijus of all. But man, I can't wait to show you guys. I have some comparisons for the boxes too. And I'm still debating if I should open these or not, but I'm still debating. But there is one more. Oh my gosh. This is the anime's Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, King Ghidorah, from the movie Godzilla the Planet Eater, which the creature is announced to be the Planet Eater, which is King Ghidorah. Well, I gotta say the anime was a little bit sucky, but I'll tell you more in depth later on. But let's take this sucker out. Oh boy. It's kinda, wow, interesting. I wish that that's what it should look like from the anime. I mean, it is, but it's just when Godzilla was battling it, it's kind of different. And I'll tell you that more in a moment. So I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to place this box down here. So anyways, let's talk about the Pacific Rim Uprising figures first. So let's start with Hakuja and Strike Thorn. So, from what I know, these are possibly a category 4 kaijus from Pacific Rim universe. So these are the only kaijus, along with one more member, which I bought about a year ago, Raiju. So finally, I finally found these two part for the Raijin. It's Raijin. So yes. It took me a while to find these two available in stores, and I finally did, thanks to one of my family member's friend who was able to buy it for me. Now this one, I bought this, if you guys still remember Toys R Us back in the old days, this was on sale and I was lucky enough to buy it. But the other two, I wasn't lucky because they were not in stores or in stock just yet. So I thought I lost hope, but until I found these guys online, I was lucky enough. So anyways, a quick history for these guys. These three are one of the main antagonists for the Pacific Rim, as they are the only surviving kaijus that escape from the portal before it gets shut down by the humans when they stop all the I would say the hybrids of kaiju and Jaegers, and these are the only three that survive. And I gotta say, this is probably my first favorite, this is my second, and this is my third favorite. And for the Pacific Rim Uprising, I like the movie. I think it's a fun action movie. Like, I do feel the first one tops way more because it's more, I think, grounded, have better storytelling. But the sequel, I find it as a lighthearted sequel, and I think it is a worthy sequel in a way to understand how people are coping after the kaijus were eliminated and how they are moving on, and how the Jaegers are still being processed, and as well if the kaijus are ever coming back. And because of it, now we kind of know and understand that these guys won't give up, and I'm pretty sure they won't give up. They want to continue to invade because I would say survivability, but we need to know a little bit more of the creators who created their kaijus. But hopefully the sequel will come, but who knows? But anyways, these are one of my this is one of my favorite, I would say, but I like these guys. I'm hoping if there is like another figure that have these three combined, I would like to get that. But if not, it's okay. I'm just happy to have one of these. But anyways, that's it. But I can tell you about the Pacific Rim Uprising later on for the next video, maybe in the future. But let's talk about this. So this is the 2018 version of King Ghidorah from the anime Godzilla Planet of the Eaters. So basically, this creature is a planet eater, as I'm assuming. And forget what the cults are called. It's the alien cult is the one that called in King Ghidorah and tried to consume all life so they can, I say, rejoice to the golden death, I would say. However, as much I'm interested to see these kinds of story going and how the anime implemented on Godzilla, I was disappointed. Now, there are at least 3 movies for the Godzilla anime, and it had great potential, but it feels off. So, like Godzilla Planet of the Monster, I was hoping it to be like seeing the planet filled with monsters. In a way it does, but it's mostly on Godzilla's species. I was hoping, oh, other species and other titans are rising and they're all at war with each other. That would be amazing. And then we see the humans going back to Earth to see what has happened for the past 20,000 years, and that would have been interesting. But instead, it's just Godzilla ruling. And then the sequel, which is the City on the Edge of the Battle, or Mechagodzilla City Ready for Battle, as I like to call it. It's disappointing on how they use Mechagodzilla, and I'm just, yeah. But when we see the Planet Eater with King Ghidorah or Ghidorah be joining in, I was like, yes, what is it gonna look like? And then it turns out it was just only the heads going through the portal, making him look like a freaking snake. What? That's... First of all, I don't know either I should like it or hate it, because I kind of both. Because I don't like when you're pitting Godzilla to fight King Ghidorah that only has a head going through the portal. It just doesn't seem King Ghidorah like, in my opinion. But I can see that it is also challenging for Godzilla. But then again, it doesn't feel right. And I'm just really upset. But anyways, let's talk about this. So this King Ghidorah seems to have a couple articulations from the head. I guess you can move it around. And that's it. I mean, you cannot do too much on the wings though. Now the details, if only we can actually see this in the movies. We only see just the heads. And it's supposed to be way, way longer, but it's not. But the detail on this, it looks interesting. And the color though, I say it's alright, but it's just the color looks so glossy yellow. It's kind of like a see-through. But no complaints. I actually like it, and I wanted it to be part of my collection. Now, do I have any other Ghidorahs to compare? Yes, I do. So I'm gonna place this here. I have, of course, the 2019 version, King of the Monsters, King Ghidorah. Probably seen it in my other videos. Now, I'm gonna hold it like this because, of course, it's really unbalanced. So let me compare it to these guys. Out of these, I think I would like this one because of the details. As we can see, like all the wing details, the heads and the neck and the body. The only thing I don't like is, I would say, the paint, because it doesn't, it's yellow, but it's not golden yellow as kind of like this one. So I kind of wish we can combine this and this to make it a perfect yellow, a gold yellowish color. Alright, so I'm going to put it right here. I do have another figure, which is from the 90s, of course, King Ghidorah. So let me open his wings. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is actually my first King Ghidorah figure when I was pretty young. And I enjoyed when I was a kid. I always like played it with Godzilla, like bah, 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 all that. But yeah, I say this is probably one of my favorites and better than this one, and a little bit better than this one, because if you can see, this one is a bit more movie accurate. Especially you have the card right here that shows a little bit more accuracy with the scale, the horns, and all the face and the wings. Yeah. But this one's not bad. Still. And I have, of course, Mecha King Ghidorah. I would say this is my next favorite after, or my second Ghidorah after I bought King Ghidorah. And that was, wow, long time ago. But I gotta say, when I first bought this guy, it was, whoo, amazing. But as well, I also have another Ghidorah, Kaiser Ghidorah. So if you guys don't know, this Kaiser Ghidorah is from Godzilla Final Wars, which is an evolutionary form for Monster X, or some people call it Kaiser. But I would say I like this, and I wish I can see this a little bit more. And for the other two, I haven't explained what movie these two are from. These two are from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, which this version of King Ghidorah, as people know, the original is supposed to be an alien dragon, but this one is more like a mutant futuristic dragon that they found, a species, which there were 3 Dorats that they used when they went back to the past to try to stop Godzilla from getting radiated by the nuclear bomb. Instead, they replaced the Dorats to create King Ghidorah. And of course, somehow Godzilla was able to come back because he was transported to an area that they thought it was radiation free, but it turns out he still got radiated and he got even bigger. So he was able to battle King Ghidorah and then, of course, destroy the middle head and the wings, which causes Mecha King Ghidorah. Now, that's a little bit of those history. I got one more. This is my personal favorite. My personal favorite design is King Ghidorah from GMK, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters Are on Attack, or also known as King Ghidorah 2002. I like this one because it is even more details. I like how when I touch the scales, it feels like an actual dragon scale. And I like the head, their detail, including the horns. It makes him look like an actual King Ghidorah. And as well, the wings. The wings is okay, but this is still my personal favorite, and I even like the tail. It makes it feel, wow. Yeah. I wish this tail was implemented to the 2019 King Ghidorah, so that way it makes it look interesting. Now, for this one's history, this is the first King Ghidorah that comes from Earth, and the very first King Ghidorah to be a good guy. As of Godzilla, he's a bad guy in that movie, which is very terrifying, which I can probably do a movie review or show and tell later on. But anyways, these are my King Ghidorah collections as of now. Now, there are other King Ghidorah collections I do not have, like Death Ghidorah, or that's also known as Death Ghidorah. Then there's another one that's a Cretaceous King Ghidorah. I want to have that figure, but unfortunately it is very hard. Along with Grand King Ghidorah. That is pretty hard to find, and I'm pretty sure those 3 Ghidorahs I'm looking for are very expensive. But anyways, these are all my figures, and that's my first unboxing video. So anyways, there is another package that's coming, I would say probably about a week or two from now, and I will catch up with that in a moment. But anyways, for you guys tuning into my video, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell for new upcoming videos. Okay? This is Kaiju 2014-117 signing off.